Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video, and today we're back with some Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. So in our last video, we entered this new zone, the underground cemetery. So what we're going to be doing in this zone, we're going to be fighting the Legion boss here. Give me a moment. That seems good. Alright, so we're going to be fighting the Legion boss. So this boss is actually pretty tricky. There is a quicker way to defeat it, but you won't get the soul. But we're going to use that strategy because we are. I'm not really going for 100% here. Not really going for the good ending. Oh, whoops. The good ending or the bad ending or anything. Alright, so this is going to be probably a pretty lengthy video. I'm probably just only going to fight this boss in this video. Alright, so here he is. So you'll notice that these stone guys that we saw are all going to merge into him, which I think is actually pretty cool, honestly. So, anyways, he's going to kind of just chase you around, really. The second phase is really the one where you have to worry about. He does a lot of damage, too, so that's a thing you have to worry about. So we're going to use the skeleton. We're going to use this one because it allows us to suck health out of enemies in case we just need that. So we're going to use this because it does like 50 damage a pop, and it can be pretty useful for this fight. I did use it on one of my practice runs. Basically, on my last practice run, I found a way to beat him pretty quickly. Basically, normally, you're supposed to break the shell fully, and then you'll be able to hit the core inside. However, that is actually harder and might actually stretch out the boss a bit longer. So what I like to do, I like to remove the two bottom layers and then just kind of slide under it and hit it. It's possible we will get hit doing that, and we also will not get the Legion soul from him, but that's okay, because we're not really going for 100% here. Alright, so the main reason why I chose this battle axe weapon is mainly because it does 100 damage a pop to him. So that, as you can tell, is quite good. As well as these bows, they each do 50 damage, 52 actually. So, and then 50 plus 50 equals 100. So I'm basically hitting him for a lot of health right now. The only problem is that the shell does have quite a bit of health. Yeah, quite a lot of health. But yeah, we are not going for the Legion soul. That is not a thing we're going to be doing. If we did that, then I would most likely die. Yeah. This boss actually is probably one of the trickier bosses in the game. Mainly because, it just has so much health. But, yeah. And really the worst part about this is that if you forget to save after and you die, you know you'll have to fight this guy again, which I think is pretty cool. Kind of like, in Super Macho Man in Punch-Out, where if you lose to him, you know you're probably gonna have to fight you have to fight Mr. Sandman again. If you don't know, those are two of the harder fighters in the game. I think Macho Man is the hardest. Sandman is probably not. I think he's on the top 5. I think, honestly, the second hardest is Bald Bull, definitely. Well, the second one. I mean, that's what I've heard from some other people. In my opinion, I also tested out that Bald Bull fight, because that's what we're going to be doing next in the Punch-Out series. I make my Punch-Out videos very far apart, and honestly very rare. It's very rare to see a Punch-Out video on my channel in Wilds, Mainly because, really, I have to find a way to fit that in, because I've already got 2 series, I guess that's the word, I don't know, 2 series, I've got a Castlevania series, and then this Well, I got this series and then the Wario Land 2 series. The Pokemon Sapphire series. And that Mega Man 7 series that I haven't updated in quite a while. So what we want to do is, we don't want to go for those top layers. We want to break only the 2 bottom layers. Mainly because, well, that'll allow us to slide under him. And basically, that's gonna get what's gonna really make us win there. Yeah. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Mind up. All right, there's our first layer. So now we have to do the other like 2 layers now. Excuse me. So you'll see he's got lasers. So I want to be careful here. I don't want to break. All right, there we go. All right, so what we're gonna do? We don't want to break that last one. We actually want to play it relatively slow. So we're just gonna kind of sit under here and just keep hitting him like this. I know it's cheap, but really, I don't think I would have enough time to do the full second phase. So, the second phase is actually a lot harder than the first. Here, let's heal a bit. We got 2 potions we'll have to do. And we got a super potion and a high potion. Yeah, we'll take this guy out. So you can't just kind of trap him here. Normally, yeah, there we go. All right, so on a normal run, someone most likely would have broken that last layer and fought the last zone, but I didn't. So here's what we're gonna do. There's an item over there. Well, yeah, we'll go over here. We'll save from our menu. All right. So we're gonna save. So yeah. So we've saved. All right. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Stay safe out there, y'all. Astro Rat out. Bye, y'all.